What really gets me is Mahmoud did everything that administrators claimed they wanted from us. He was always unmasked. He was extremely tactful with his words, was a legal permanent resident, was kind and patient even with those who dehumanized him, always stayed rational and calm. He was a lead negotiator precisely because of these qualities he had that I and so many of us lack. He always extended grace to those who didn't deserve it. He always helped us ground ourselves in the face of the constant trauma Colombia inflicted upon us all since October 2023. Any journalist who interacted with him can speak to his character. It does not matter how perfectly we behave or how pure-hearted we clearly are. When fascism comes knocking at our doors, we will start with the most vulnerable and eventually get to eroding all of our rights. Open your eyes. I'm begging you to open your eyes. While many may have come knocking at Mahmoud Khalil's door yesterday, you will hear the knock at your own door tomorrow. And if you don't resist this now, nobody will be left to resist for you when it's too late. This is straightforwardly Nazi Germany shit, okay? I don't know. I don't know what else to say, man. I really don't know what else to say. And you got fucking donkeys celebrating this decision. Like, it's so goddamn gross. It's wild to read about Nazi Germany and be shocked at the ways in which dehumanization it actively becomes the normative position in society and the atrocities that unfold as a consequence of that. And then you read that shit and you go, oh, that could never happen again. I mean, come on, dude. That could certainly never happen again. That's insane. It's like, how did this happen? How do people become so complicit? You think to yourself, oh, well, back then they simply did not have access to information in real time. They didn't have the internet. They didn't know what was going on, even though many did, right? They smelled it. They saw it. It was visible in the backdrop of their everyday lives, and they looked the other way, either out of fear or because they didn't care. And yet, we're watching it unfold in real time in broad daylight, and everyone can see it taking place. And it seems like, unlike previous civil rights movements, right, whether it be the civil rights struggle for black people, there is mass public support for this cause. And it's wild to me that the more there is support for this kind of thing, the more there is anger and resentment towards Israel's genocide, the more this administration tries to deal with it with political repression.